Hey, it's Ty here with Credit Suite with another text trading tip. In this tip, we're going to be talking about how to obtain business credit with no personal liability. So look, the first thing to know is that when you put a social security number on a credit application, you're almost always providing a personal guarantee. So this means that you're basically personally liable for those debts. And if they're business debts, then you need to know that there's a better way where you don't have to be liable for those business debts. Because if you are liable, then what happens is if you were to default on that debt, then what happens is the creditor will pursue your business assets and your personal assets, which means they can come after your home and your car, your stocks, your bonds, your bank account, any liquid assets you have or any assets you have, the bank, the creditor, the lender can all come after if you've personally guaranteed that debt. So look, business owners don't expect to fail, okay? But over 90% of businesses do fail, and they estimate sometimes 75% or more fail within the first 5 years. So it doesn't make any sense in a world where a lot of businesses don't succeed to be able to put you and your family's finances in harm's way if you don't have to, especially considering a large part of the reasons businesses fail is kind of out of the business owner's control. It's changes in the economy, and there's so many other factors that can affect the business where it could push you to default possibly on an obligation. So again, there's no question that, starting and running a business is very risky. This is why it's so hard to get financing at the big banks to begin with. So whatever you do, don't use a personal guarantee unless you absolutely have to. Now, don't get me wrong. You're going to have to in a lot of cases. When it comes to business loans, you're almost always going to need a personal guarantee. There are some exceptions if you have tons of collateral with some kind of collateral-based program where you may not. But in most cases, you're going to need a personal guarantee with a loan. You're just not often going to need it with business credit cards. You can often obtain the majority of business credit cards you need to fuel your business without the liability, without the guarantee, without even supplying your Social Security number on your application. So pay attention to these text training tips where we're going to outline more of the steps and everything you need to know to be able to do that. And again, if you really want to expedite your business credit building process or just talk about getting a business loan, then make sure you schedule some time to talk with us right now at creditsuite.com/consult. I look forward to talking with you on the next text training tip.